Babylon take on the both of you in a tag team contest.
June 17th, I challenge you for the Inner City Championship.
Jack Farmer here, being joined by none other than Halston Body, and it is that time of the summer where Santino Brothers presents Play Around, Lay Around. Halston Body, we have a jam-packed card, but you know me, I love championships, I love titles, and tonight we get to see that Inner City Championship put on the line as Lucas Riley defends against Alonzo Alvarez.
I am excited for that, but I am even more excited because two of my favorite people are here, the Wolf Zaddies, along with some of the most violent people in this business. Bateman and Slice Boogie are here.
Well, Bateman and Slice Boogie, you mentioned those two guys, they're teaming up, but they are anything but a team. They hate each other, yet they have been brought together at the opportunity to get a shot at Ray Rosas' title. If they win tonight, if they are able to beat the legendary PPRAY, they will get a shot at the Santino Brothers Championship, currently held by Ray Rosas.
That is beyond exciting. I'm excited. Let's get more excited, Jack. This is a hot show. I'm very excited.
Why are you watching us talk? Let's take the action to the ring. Let's get the hottest party of the summer started. Let's take it to Santino Brothers. Play around, lay around.
Allow me to welcome everybody to the Cam Richie Show! Or as all you ladies are calling it, play around, lay around. Well, guess what? Right now, Cam Richie is around, and I have something to say to all you doofies here. Saw me in this ring, I lost quite possibly the biggest match of my life. But that's okay, because I'm here to tell everybody that I know why I lost that match, and that was for two reasons. One, Slice Boogie and Tyler Bateman are jealous a-holes who can't stand to see me in the spotlight. True. Was not in that match. I was wrestling for the Santino Bros Heavyweight Championship, and all that I could think about was the Inner City Championship that I lost in a fluke match to Lucas Riley. I held that title for damn near 1,000 days. I should have had an immediate rematch. And I did it for one reason, and that's because the Santino Brothers office, that being Joey Chaos, and don't forget the other one, Bullheaded Uncle. I said it. That's because they have a problem with Cam Gates. Look at the facts. No immediate rematch. Then, the biggest match of my life, it turned into a no disqualification match. Out of nowhere, and let's look at tonight. I get put against one of the most dangerous tag teams that we had, two of the most dangerous men here. I don't even get to know who my partner is. Isn't that so proud? I can't even game plan and strategize to bring out the victory. But you know what? It's just like I told Joey Chaos, I'm an honorable champion, I'm an honorable fighter, and I'm ready for that challenge. So bring them out, let's see who's going to be tagging Cam Gates.
volleyball. Introducing first to the opponent, he is in the 170 pounds. He is highly recommended. Cam Gates. Coming to us from the Children's Garden of Verses, weighing 160 pounds, Cam Richie Coy. And their opponents, accompanied by Theory and Arsenic, they're the Rico and Savanna. Let you know, he's not to know me. I'm Roger Rico, and together we are Raw Meat. Because we are. Go, Pete. David Arsenic has requested. Don't disrespect him by calling him a water. So
Halston body, play around, lay around. Santino brothers officially kicks off with this very interesting tag team match where Cameron Gates finds himself with a partner he wasn't quite ready for.
I find it kind of disrespectful that they didn't even run it by Cam Gates to, at least suss out a partner that could, possibly help him. I don't know if they have a relationship. I don't know if he even knows anything about Richie Coy.
Someone like Cam Gates, a great competitor in the ring, but someone I have no problem with being dealt a bad hand after some of the actions he's done over the past few months.
Right, but you can't just keep punishing somebody for his actions when, at the end of the day, he's clawing and fighting. He's a former champion. You can't treat a former champion like that.
Well, he was definitely a former champion. Defended it twice over the course of over 1,000 days. However, I do gotta say, he's been kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
I try to be unbiased, but Cam Gates is kind of a jerk.
Say what you will about Cam Gates being a jerk, he's getting somewhere with it. He has been on fire lately. He's been getting the attention of Joey Chaos and Mogul. He is absolutely getting where he wants to be, but at the end of the day, he still feels constantly disrespected. I don't blame him. Just as disrespected as Damian Arsenic feels by everyone calling him the water boy. How dare they?
Well, when you come out giving everyone water, what can you expect everyone to call you? If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. But Cam Gates, for being so upset about who his partner is, seemed very quick to make the tag.
Well, listen, he's got a strategy all on his own. But Richie Coy is very excited to be in this ring. They are, they're excited to be Cam Gates' partner. I mean, that should be, it's almost a privilege to be Cam Gates' partner.
Well, and to your point, pulling together a strategy, they are in there, let's not forget, with a couple of powerhouses who combined have over 30 years of ring experience in Rico Rico and Che Cabrera. These guys, they've won championships all over, but Richie Coy, no one told Richie.
Clearly, what is going on with Raw Meat here? I mean, oh, good God. Che getting tossed around. I mean, this is disrespectful in its own.
Raw meat getting tenderized a little bit there, but Rico gets the tag in and taking his time, not having quite the speed as they had before with those quick tags.
See, and I love this. It gives some breathing room for. I mean, Damien is just doing his job. He's trying to make sure that everybody is on the same page, seeing what the referee is and seeing their. I mean. Oh, I don't know if that was a smart move.
Head referee Scarlett Donovan, not one to take any guff from anybody.
He's just trying to do his job, though. I mean, come on. I've been in that position before.
Of course you have. Of course you have. We'll leave it at that. But I got to admit, it worked to a degree because now we have. It slowed the action down a little bit, gave everyone a chance to catch their breath, but now we have Richie Coy right back at it. Richie Coy's surprising a lot of people, I think, right now.
I am stunned and shocked right now how much he's getting in on these guys. I mean, I would figure Raw Meat would have it together right now, especially with Damien on the side. And
going for a pin.
I'm almost speechless. I cannot believe that this is happening right now.
For those who have followed the Santino brothers fight night, we got a blind tag from Cam Gates. Now, of course, he sees that the opponents are ripe for the picking, and here he comes in trying to take some of the credit.
He's a fresh man. Why wouldn't he want to get in that ring? Especially he's all fired up on the outside of the ring. Give Richie a break. I mean, strategy. It's called strategy.
Well, the strategy put Cam right back on the mat. And of course, here he is tagging back out, making Richie Coy do all the work.
He's doing what we're calling quick tags. He's trying to get in and out, in and out. You don't want to get too tired too fast. Again, it's all strategy. Trust.
When you hit that turnbuckle as hard as Richie Coy just did, and then following up with the bag breaker, working that midsection. But anyone who's been following the Santino Brothers Fight Night series, which you can check out on their YouTube channel, has seen that there has been quite an attack on Richie Coy over the past months, and Savanna Stone even trying to take his heart, but the artist getting pinned here. But a kick out has shown a lot of fight, has shown a lot of determination, and it's anyone who's been following the career of Richie Coy knows that Richie Coy can stand in there with some people who can throw some heavy hands.
And so far, they've been very, I guess sufficient. But right now, Raw Meat, it looks like they are absolutely in charge. And I mean, Cam Gates paying attention, making sure he's ready on the go there.
And of course, them being in charge, not that big of a surprise. Again, they've been tag team champions, and they've been Santino Brothers champions, and they've worked together and beaten a lot of big names over the years. As that chop just silences the arena. And again, that kick to the midsection, to the back there. And now, Halston, you gotta admit, Cam should be working a little harder to get his partner out of danger.
Listen, he is trying to make sure that he is rested on the side of the ring. And look, see, he's getting it right now, trying to make sure that his partner isn't being abused in that corner like he is right now. But, I mean, Scarlett Donovan, she's got to keep eyes on the back of her head at this point.
Scarlett Donovan, one of the best to do it in the ring right now. And she's definitely got her hands full with this group here. Right now, I just can't help but be impressed by the beating that Richie Coy is taking and staying in this one as Che now drives the knee to the back of the throat.
Listen, so much for him being an artist. It looks like Raw Meat's poking holes in his little canvas there. Not looking good right now for Richie Coy, but I mean, hey, what do you expect? You're in the ring with Raw Meat.
Off the ropes, and that didn't do him any favors either. Richie Coy decapitated, but pinned.
Felt that one from here, but he's still got life. How? I don't understand, but he has got life.
Like I said, the artist, he likes to paint on the canvas of the ring, and right now he's the one who seems to be getting painted everywhere, but holding his own here. If only he had a partner that was leaning into the ring a little bit, holding a hand out to get a tag in.
Well, if anything, I feel like Richie deserves a bit of this. I mean, got his nose put into this business, and he may be a little too eager to say yes to Chaos for being in this match. You want to be Cam Gates' partner? Oh yes, Joey. Yes, I'd love to be his partner. And look what's happening to him. He's barely hanging on in there. So he gets what he's asking for.
But this could be a moment. This could be a moment right now. Both men are down as Richie Coy crawling to the turnbuckle.
All right, Cam is ready for it. I mean, he's very ready, and he's very being a good partner that he is. See?
Looks like a little bit of an alligator arm to me, but Richie trying to reverse, not enough, into the full Nelson, up and down once again.
Oh.
And we get a pin here. This looks like it could be it. Did Cam Gates got involved? Color me shocked, color me surprised. Cam Gates got involved.
Right, they're starting to work like a team, which is surprising, but at the end of the day, again, raw meat. You've got the extra advantage of Dominic Arsenic on the outside.
Listen, all opinions of Cam Gates aside, the guy is absolutely talented, and if he can get on the same page as Richie Coy, these two could be a very dangerous team.
Listen, I just called him Dominic. I hope he didn't hear me. He's I don't want to be the source of ire of Damian Arsenic. Oh, there! What?
I hate to get a name wrong, but we got a tornado DDT, and now Richie Coy pounding the mat as the people of the Santino brothers clap along. Could they give him the energy needed to get to the turnbuckle? And Cam, he's firing up as well, holding the hand out. Could this be it? We could be seeing tag team magic happen right in the ring. No! What just happened?
Brilliance is what just happened. That is Cam Gates. Oh, I'm loving it.
Richie Coy was there. They had the momentum. Where's Cam Gates going? This is. But
wait, what? No.
Richie Coy.
Richie
Coy's gonna win it for their team. He goes for the pin. This could be it.
That would be, not only would that be the upset of the century, but I mean, what?
The face on Richie Coy says it all. Disbelief, shock, and disappointment. Richie goes up and down.
He is going to pay for this one, I'm telling you. Oh, there it is.
And we get the pin here. Count that man out.
Well, unbelievable finish there. Nice try, Richie Coy, though. Nice try, but Cam Gates, smart. Not taking an L against these guys on his watch. He's not doing it.
Taking a loss to Raw Meat is nothing to feel bad about, but you got to feel bad for Richie Coy having it taken away from him at the last possible second here. What an utter disappointment. We almost saw the upset of the century.
Listen, that wasn't going to happen. I could have called that the minute Richie Coy came out of the back and showed up to be in this fight. He got what he asked for. He got a beat down, and he shouldn't have stuck his nose in this match in the first place.
Cam Gates, no low he won't sink to. Absolutely disappointing, absolutely disrespectful. I can't believe what I just saw.
Listen, I have to applaud him. He's a strategist. Smart. He's not gonna take a beating for nothing. That's unbelievable. I love these guys. Come on.
run the following match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the boy, Auntie Heidi and Charlie Biagio. She comes to us from the town of Halloween, stands 6 feet under and weighs 13 black cats. She is the Pumpkin Queen, Sage Your opponent, accompanied by Tom Kubrick, from the Manchester State, weighing 185 pounds, he is Rico
Jack Farmer, I am excited to watch this one because I have a hunch that Sage Supreme is going to dole out a whole lot of punishment to El Primo Hino Tribeca.
Well, this one is one for the people who have been fans of Santino Brothers for a long time. Of course, Primo has some history with the Void and some history with Biagio. Now Biagio finds himself outside of the ring supporting Sage Sin, someone who is very well known to the Santino Brothers family.
Absolutely, very well known to the Santino Brothers family, but also well known to the death match and pain levels of wrestling. I mean, listen, she has absolutely, she's taken light bulbs to the head. She's gone through tables. She has gone through, plate glass. A little match with, Muscles Magoo over here. El Primo Tribeca is not going to seem very painful to her in comparison.
Well, Muscles Magoo, obviously someone who has been training at Santino Brothers, and if you want to find yourself in the ring, if you want to follow the dream and see if you really have what it takes, I definitely recommend go to www.santinobros.net and figure out when the next beginner classes are training. They have classes for all different experience levels. Go to www.santinobros.net now and find out how you can also live the dream.
Right. Primo is not living the dream right now because he just got a little whacked in the head there by Sage Supreme.
Well, this summer, Sage will be celebrating 9 years in the ring in wrestling, so she's been around. She's seen a lot. She's done a lot. You talk about the violent past she has, but let's not cut her any. Let's not discount it at all. She also knows how to wrestle. She also knows how to get it done without the light bulbs.
Absolutely. Now, here's the question: why is Dom Kubrick out here?
Kubrick. Dom Kubrick. You've got Sage out here with half the locker room.
Listen. Sage is trying to make it work with her friends. I've never seen those two hang out before. Primo and Dom, come on.
You've got Biagio, who's super creepy, and then you've got Auntie Heidi, who's someone who would make even Jason Voorhees run.
Listen, don't question me.
But
Point is,
in the ring.
See? Talking about being in control.
Taking shortcuts, Sage Sin takes down Primo and now is in control. Whether it was fair or not, she finds herself in control of Primo.
But that's the ring experience that she brings to the table. Sage Sin, look at that. Biting the head as well. Come on. I'm loving the style. Again, we were talking about it tonight. I feel like there's a little bit of anger in the air. I feel like there's a little bit of tension, and people are going to start getting a little bit more vicious in that ring tonight.
There is definitely a spice to tonight, and these two are no exception. Again, things are personal. It's not just the fact that there is a match here. The Primo and Biagio have a history, and that has to be a part of what has brought this match together. And you can see Sage Sin really taking out something on Primo tonight, and Primo trying to weather the storm here in the corner.
Problem is, that's the thing. Biagio is the target right now, and Sage Sin is not. So I don't think, Tribeca here is going to, think too smart. I guess what I'm trying to say is that he's not going to think too smartly and focus all of his anger on Sage Sin because she's not the enemy here.
which might be exactly what Biagio was hoping for, that you'd have a distracted Primo, why Biagio's out here in the first place. You got to give Primo some credit for being smart enough to bring out Dom to give him some backup.
Anybody who hangs out with Dom is not smart. There, I said it. Don't believe me? I know. I've hung out with him before. Bad move on my part.
One of the hottest up-and-coming wrestlers here in Southern California, ladies and gentlemen. But now Primo stands tall in the ring as Sage Sin and the Void are on the outside trying to regroup. I wonder if there's a game plan in that mirror of Biagio's.
Listen, it may be the answer to the Void. Do you know about the Void? Have you been inducted into the Void? Do you know anything about it?
Their pamphlets have been left in the window of my car whenever I park around here.
I'll let you know a little secret. I've been invited to the Void personally. I haven't taken up the invitation yet, but I've been invited. That's how important I am.
I'm shocked the Void would have you, but how I digress. Again, Sage Sin is in the ring taking control of El Primo, and all personal thoughts aside, I'm surprised that Sage has been able to dominate Primo this way.
That seems a little disrespectful. Sage is a veteran. She knows that ring. She knows what, I mean, again, she's been through worse pain than just a simple wrestling match. So sometimes I always think of that about deathmatch wrestlers and people who succeed in that realm. Like, does a regular match seem like a walk in the park for them?
Getting tied up in the ropes here, and if this was a no DQ match, this might be it. But alas, it is not. We get the count to almost 5 before the hold is broken. And
again, she's taking chances. That's the thing. She's taking these crazy chances and, taking it to the limit to see if she can punish him. I mean, that's the advantage that I'm seeing clear as day in the ring. Why aren't you seeing it?
Let me ask you this, Holston. Do you think Sage wants to win, or does Sage just want to hurt Primo?
I want to say a little column A, a little column B if I know Sage Sin well enough.
The way she's attacking him, don't get me wrong, obviously being on offense is always better than having to be on defense.
Look what she's doing. I love it.
And she goes
punishment.
The four corners of the ring, but it almost seems like she'd rather hurt him than go for the win here. We're not seeing a lot of covers. We're not seeing a lot of roll-ups. We're not seeing a lot of the kind of submissions that you get wins with. We're seeing the kinds of stuff that just hurts people.
Well, listen, punishment's her game, and if that's what she's going to do is continually punish him. Oh,
no,
see,
well, you go for the pin.
There you go. By the way, just want to let you know, this match has been going on. Dom has been a non-factor. Again, proving my point.
He's
Why is he
supposed
even
to be
here?
a non-factor. He's not supposed to get involved. He's there supporting his friend.
Listen, the Void is here, and they have been very supportive and very helpful. Dom has been nothing.
The Void has been sending shivers up my spine all night.
Then they're doing their job. That's the point. Oh!
Now Primo tries to fight back. Irish whip off the ropes, comes back, ducks the clothesline, gets some momentum, but eats an elbow that sends him down. Sage goes for the pin.
Yeah, and she is just. This is proof positive. I mean, she's got the upper hand. I haven't seen Tribeca get much in, if anything, on Sage Sin Supreme.
And again, if you've been following the Santino Brothers YouTube channel and following all the different matchups that have been happening, Primo has been one of the people to watch. Is really coming up as a competitor, but find himself in this Indian Deathlock type hold.
Well, I have to agree. I will agree with you. I will give the credit where credit is due. Primo is an up-and-comer. He has been fighting and clawing and having great matches in Santino Brothers and elsewhere, championship wrestling from Hollywood. He's been around, but, I mean, at the end of the day, Sage has got the upper hand right now.
And, she may have gotten the win if she didn't go for the shortcut and go for the hair and instead applied that Indian Deathlock correctly. It grabbed the chin, pulled back properly, but like I said, I feel like she's doing the damage and now throwing those bows right into the corner. And sometimes dropping to one knee, preventing the Irish whip across the other turnbuckle. And right now, there's a little bit of fight to survive in Primo right now. Feels like he's not just trying to wrestle, it feels like he knows if this doesn't work out for him, things will go very bad very quickly. And we got
somehow he has a little gas in his engine right now. Where is it coming from?
We get an atomic drop, Manhattan drop, and up. And could we be seeing some real high offense here? No. Sage sees it coming, fights out. maybe that damage that was done earlier is enough to stop Primo from doing the damage he wants to do.
Oh, no! A little bit of desperation moving from what I can tell.
Up and down, goes for the pin. Not enough. Now Primo's going to need to start dishing out some damage of his own if he wants to turn this thing around. I think that's what Dom's telling him on the outside right now.
I think Dom's more concerned about his hair than he is anything.
In his defense, it's good hair.
Is that a, listen, I get it. I'm bald, okay? You don't have to rub it in. Oh, Sage Sinsabrink getting slammed down.
Is that what you have against Primo?
Let's not talk about it. Wait, he is going high up. How is he where is he cutting this from?
Trying to get the fit of his legs to jump up and
unbelievable.
drop down. A big guillotine leg drop. Goes for the pin. Could this be it?
Sage Sin Supreme finding the energy to kick out of that pin. Oh, that's got to be frustrating, and I'm loving it.
And you can see that even Primo feels like that was frustrating. I think Primo thought he had it there.
Trying to punish Sage Sin Supreme with a simple chop. You're going to have to bring more to the table than that, Primo.
These two are just dropping into a slugfest here, and Sage getting the better of it. Primo fighting up, punching up right now.
You know, for the last few shows, I've absolutely been questioning what the Void is and where it's about and all the, like, what does it all mean? But what I'm seeing is it means that Sage Sin Supreme has had most of the advantage for most of this match. She seems a little down right now, but again, she's constantly fighting back. The Void's got to have some power.
Primo's stunned, but hits that spinning heel kick and looks like could go for the pin.
How is that even possible? After all of it's gone on, they are both like sprawled out, crawling. Wait, what is Auntie Heidi doing?
That looked like it's about as close as it could have been. But
little
Auntie Heidi,
from the Void.
This is the problem. What are these two doing? What is the Void doing? They shouldn't be up there. They shouldn't be up there. And thank goodness Dom Kubrick's on the outside to stop them from getting involved in a matchup that's been highly competitive.
Hey, Dom has no right to be putting hands on the rest of
That's
Auntie
right.
Heidi. What is going on out there with Dom Kubrick suddenly getting his nose in this?
Listen to these fans cheer. They love the fact that he's stopping the Void from getting involved, closing it off, closed for business. The Void is not getting involved today.
But Dom might be getting involved.
What the heck? Holy camole! Over the top rope, diving down with a swish into the Void.
Who let him in this match? Who let him in here? Unbelievable. That is, somebody.
With a quickness jumping into the air.
Security. What is happening out there? Oh, wait a minute.
As the crowd starts to cheer, and we've got Primo about ready to take advantage, lifting Sage, but
trying to do the Alaste Angel. I don't know if that worked. Wait a minute.
Trying to take another shortcut, but misses. We get a huge spear cutting Sage Sin in half. We go for the pin. Sage says no, denies the comeback. As it looks like our referee Isaac, he wants to keep some candy for himself.
Is there any Butterfingers in there? Are you an Almond Joy fan?
Oh, what the heck?
Wait a minute.
The green mist into the eyes. Not like this, no.
Happy Halloween, Primo. Enjoy
Primo
that.
fighting back but can't see because the mist. Dropping Primo right on his head. Goes for the pin. And your winner, Sage Sin. You know, you can say what you want about the Void, you can say what you want about Sage Sin, but they cheated here tonight. They took a shortcut with that green mist, and now, thank goodness Dom is here.
Listen, you call it a shortcut, I call it getting the job done. That's what they got. They got the job done. Sage Sin Supreme got the 1, 2, 3, say what you want. They did what they came to do.
The Frog's breath here ended the match in an unfortunate way, but I think anyone watching here, everyone here at Santino Brothers has to be impressed with the fight that Primo had against 3 opponents here tonight.
3 opponents? What was Dom Kubrick invisible to you? There's 2 opponents right there. Dom's taking out the Void. I mean, unbelievable. He got what he deserved as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, what do we got happening in the ring? Dom trying to fend off the Void, and Biagio menacingly points to his wrist as if saying the time will come. You don't like to see that. You don't like to see that.
I love to see it because I want to see more people get in the Void. I feel everybody here by the end of the night should be a part of the Void. You should be part of the Void. Are you afraid of something? Are you afraid of the Void? Is that what it is?
I'm afraid of 3 things in the Void right now, and they're all leaving the ring area.
Scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, he comes to us from Whittier, California. Weighing at 245 pounds, he is Bad Dude Tito. And his opponent, running from Tyler, Texas, weighing at 318 pounds, he is a grizzled outlaw, Big Dick Hoss!
Jack Farmer, I didn't realize the butcher shop was open this late. There is a ton of meat in this ring and outside. What a match this is going to be.
This is more meat than we ordered when you see the people on the outside. But you're right, Bad Dude Tito, Big Dick Hoss. It doesn't get bigger and it doesn't get badder than seeing these heifers go at it.
You've got Latino meat, you've got raw meat, you've got the Wolf Zaddies, you've got Damian Arsenic with the water. We are making a party out there. Big Dick Hoss seems like a lonely man on a lonely island as big as he is.
Oh, I think Big Dick Hoss counts as at least 3 people on his own, but we get a battle of chance here. The people seem to want to see both these fellas lay in some heavy hits, and I have a feeling they're going to get them as the 2 lock up in the middle of the ring.
Well, I have to take the clear advantage here. I feel like the person with the most friends on the outside might have the advantage on this one.
It seems to be working out so far tonight, having that numbers advantage. But as we see these 2 guys now, both of them are big, obviously, and both of them are bad, but they're both men kind of in need of a win. If you look back at the past few shows we've done, their luck hasn't been that great in the win column.
That is absolutely true. Unfortunately, there hasn't been too much of a cost except for the fact that Bad Dude Tito lost opportunities for the championships, and he had a shot at the heavyweight championship against Ray Rosas and lost that. So he's probably still reeling from that. Big Dick Haas, I mean, you know, he took a loss against Dom Kierberg. He's taken a couple losses against some people. It hasn't been terrible, but, you know, at the end of the day, Bad Dude Tito, I feel Bad Dude Tito has to recover faster than a Big Dick Haas when it comes to, you know, licking his wounds from a loss.
Well, both these men have been there. They've done that. They've done a lot of things, and they've won a lot of matches. So they both know how to come back from adversity. As we see, I'm a little surprised. You know, we start this match, I thought we were going to see some big blows coming in, but we're seeing a technical wrestling match.
It's unbelievable. You know, it's almost like rock, paper, scissors. They probably came in thinking there was just going to be a big brawl, a lot of punches, a lot of kicks, a lot of fights, and they clearly chose something else, and now it's a technical match.
But those hits to the midsection here, slowing things down.
Well, so far so good.
And now is Bad Dude Tito getting the advantage here, rolling around on the mat. Now, Bad Dude has a lot of experience here from all his times. Of course, he's been in Bloodsport. He's a former championship wrestling heritage champion, tag team champion. As you mentioned, he had a shot against Ray Rosas for the Santino Brothers Championship, but came up short.
Frankly, I'm shocked he lost. I mean, I thought he had the whole thing in his pocket. What was that, by the way? Lifting Big Dick Haas up on his shoulders, giving a big old press.
You know, he wasn't able to get a move off, but I have to think that still sent something to the mind of Haas. I don't think Haas gets lifted very often. And that's got to get him questioning just what he can do and where he's got to come from. Leaving his feet with the kick, I think, had to change the game plan.
Listen, he may not get lifted up that often, but he clearly got lifted. He lifted himself up. I've never seen him fly that high.
Tilt-a-whirl slam, and Haas looks to have the advantage. But wait, what is this? See, why do we always got to have a bunch of chuckleheads on the outside getting involved?
Bad move on them for Bad Dude Tito. They got caught red-handed trying to get involved in the match.
They got involved, and now getting a shower from Damian Arsenic.
Listen, I see the laces on Big Dick Haas's boots seem a little loose. Maybe they were trying to help him out. Why would they get kicked out for something like that?
You know, they got kicked out, but the damage is done. Gave Haas the chance as we get the pin here. And, but Haas does some fighting him.
That is unbelievable. Who is this referee, by the way?
You know, I was going to say this is actually his first match. He's never refereed before, and he's in there with a couple of big ones.
Wait. You're telling me a rookie referee got into this match, and including the gang on the outside, and that's his first move to try? What is he, puffing his chest out there, trying to think he's like, oh, watch me, I'm a big bad ref. I'm going to kick people out? He's not... Unbelievable.
We call it a trial by fire here at Santino Brothers. You're gonna have to put in the work, and you know, maybe discretion would have been the better part of valor there for our young referee, but here we are, and at least Haas has a fair fight now. Jeez, Haas, the size, you can just feel it as he hits the mat and it shakes the arena here, but what's Bad Dude Tito got on his mind? Up and over.
Making it look easy. That's the Bad Dude Tito way. I mean, nothing complicated about his moves, about his thing. He's there to punish. He's there to take advantage. He's there to pay attention, and he's there to make you feel everything he's given to you.
Standing on the throat of Haas, and Haas trying to fight back now. Still hasn't really been able to come back from that distraction from all the buffoonery on the outside.
Listen, that was not buffoonery. Again, that was them looking out for the best interests of Bad Dude Tito.
I would call it buffoonery for shorthand, but now we've got a choke here, and the referee here counting.
Listen, do you need me to tell? I'm going to tell Damian Arsenic that you're calling him a buffoon. He's going to come out here with his water.
I do not want my hair ruined by the water that would be brought if Damian Arsenic.
Your hair was already ruined by wearing that suit. Let's be honest.
As we got Tito locking up the arm here. The referee counts, and the crowd is getting behind. I think they're getting behind Haas. They know he was ganged up on. They know that even though he's such a big fella, they know that he's fighting against the odds here, and they like the fact that he's coming back in this one.
Might be a foolish move because Bad Dude Tito is exactly that. Bad, look at that.
Valley driver. He lifted him up, and he dropped him down pin.
Proving my point, he is efficient and mean, and look, be able to lift them up on his shoulders like that. Unbelievable. My money is all on Bad Dude Tito now.
I cannot believe I have never seen anyone lift up Haas the way that Bad Dude Tito just lifted him up and hit that Death Valley driver. Now it looks like it's easy pickings for Tito as he's just kicking at the face.
Again, that's all it took. I mean, the strength of 1,000 mules in Bad Dude Tito. He can absolutely knock people out.
But here comes Haas.
What?
With a headbutt and a slam, goes for a pin. Kick out by Tito, and you know, Haas has shown us why they call him so grizzled.
Listen, one sidewalk slam is not going to take out somebody that likes a Bad Dude Tito. Get to know Bad Dude Tito.
With all due respect to Tito, I think the average sidewalk slam wouldn't, but one from Big Dick Haas just might.
Have you ever taken one from him? Have you ever taken a sidewalk slam at all, ever?
I can feel it from here. I trust him.
That's all you can do at this point. Listen, Bad Dude Tito's got to get on his feet. I mean, he has still got plenty in him. I know it. I've seen Bad Dude Tito come back from less, from worse.
And they're trading blows. These two big men don't want to give up. They both want to be the biggest dog in the yard.
All right, here's the bar fight we were looking for. We're in the back alley now.
And now Tito spins, blocks, clothesline, but Bad Dude Tito eats it and throws one to Haas, and Haas eats it. And these fellas are filling up on forearms.
Just slap it. You ever take two giant steaks, just slap them together? That's what it sounds like in the ring right now.
Oh my goodness, jeez Louise, he just threw Haas over, goes for a pin.
Unbelievable. Wait a minute. What is he doing?
Locking in, but can he lock it in here? Oh, Haas is in a bad place. Haas is in a bad place. I don't know if I've ever seen Haas tap out, but he is in a bad spot.
How is Tito even getting his arm around that neck? I mean, his neck is, you saw that pumpkin that St. Chin Supreme brought in. It's like twice as big.
I think his neck is too big. Tito wasn't able to get his arm around. I think Haas's neck is just so big he wasn't able to get that arm around. And now off the ropes.
Oh my God!
Big move there, goes for the pin.
That's like a tree falling on you. Good lordy. The size of Big Dick Haas's thigh just coming full straight boogie on his chest.
These guys are like two trains on the same track going in different directions, and neither one of them is coming off. They just keep plowing into each other, and Haas has bad intentions in his eyes as Tito slowly gets to his feet.
See, this is where his friends need to be here for him.
This is why his friends shouldn't be here as he hits the dodges, hits the spinning elbow back onto the back of Haas, and Haas goes down.
Whoa. Did he get it in? Is he able to get it around his neck? Is he going to choke him out?
Is it in? It looks like it's in there. It looks like it's in deep.
Right, yeah, because he's trying to pull his arms around it. He's trying to pull his arms. There it is.
Oh, it is. And your winner, Bad Dude Tito.
Listen, I don't know what that ref did, but I got to give, as much as I want to admonish the ref for being
I got to give him credit. It was the right thing to do. Haas was out. He was unconscious. He was protecting Haas at that point, I think.
I don't know about that, but Bad Dude Tito, after all the slams and the picking up and, throwing her around like a ragdoll, I couldn't believe that.
I think what we saw there was, we saw that Haas was out. I think the ref made the judgment call, knew it was dangerous to leave him that choke.
He only lifted his arm once. He didn't even check anything else. Did he tap? Did he do it like he just lifted his arm and said that was it? This isn't an MMA fight where you're able to just call it on your own. It seems a little rash on this referee's part.
Haas getting to his feet.
Is he even conscious?
Looking around, realizing what may have happened. The fans cheering, of course, for the hard work that Haas put in, the amazing fight, the amazing effort. But wait, whoa, what is this? What is this? Whoa,
He's
whoa, whoa,
mad.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Listen, he didn't tap.
Whoa,
I told you.
You're not supposed to touch the referee. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, you're not supposed to do that. No, I appreciate the fight. I appreciate everything Haas did, but this was not. You don't put your hand on an official. You don't put your hand on someone other than your opponent. No! Someone get in there and stop this. Holston, get in there and stop this.
What? I'm not going anywhere near that. Are you kidding me?
The security on the outside
trying
to find a way to.
That's like going into a cage with
trying to find a way to stop this. We're ringing the bell here. Stop. Haas, what are you doing? You made your point. You had a good fight. You had a good match. But what? No.
That referee chose the wrong career. I'm telling you what. Chose the wrong place to be. Haas is just it's like a branded bull that's trapped in one of those like cages or pens. He's just kicking and bucking and don't get in his way.
This is not the answer. This is not what you do. This is not how it's done. Haas, yeah, you had a good match. You fought hard, but I understand a loss is tough to take, but this isn't appropriate. This is not the way you do it.
Are the paramedics in the house? That's what I want to know. That referee is capital DEAD dead. Unbelievable.
Do you want to become a pro wrestler? Do you think you have what it takes? Do you have the ability to dig down deep and do something you never thought possible? Do you have a dream? And are you willing to do what it takes to keep that dream alive? Then get in the ring. Learn how to unleash your inner ass kicker. At Santino Brothers Wrestling, you'll learn everything from basic roles, grappling, the moves, ring psychology, and character development. We'll give you all the tools necessary to wrestle a match with confidence and prominence. We have beginner classes starting every few months. Join Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy, where ass kickers kick ass all day.
accomplishments, and my legacy will live forever. So Lucas, you know I've always been better than you, and tonight, I'm gonna prove it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Inner City Championship. Introducing first the challenger, accompanied by Jack Fancy. He's coming to us straight from the wrestling mat. Weighing in at 175 pounds, he's the king of takedowns, Alonzo Alvarez. And the champion, coming to us from Pico, there, California, weighing in at 170 pounds, he's the Gravity Renegade, Lucas Riley.
Don't look at me, you gotta pay attention to there.
Well, Jack Farmer, I am glad you have made it back here because we have a special guest. Special guest. In fact, I'm going to be so kind as to give him my microphone because.
Well, that's a plus. Who is
yeah,
it?
listen, it is none other than Mr. Cam Gates.
said,
Cam
wait,
Gates, welcome, sir. You can have my chair by all means.
What? Oh.
Thank you very much, Halston. That's very nice of you. How's it going, Jack? Good to see you, bud.
It was going great.
Was, huh?
We'll see. We'll see. But we got a match here. Inner City Championship. A championship you know a lot about. Lucas Riley, the man who defeated you, defending against Alonzo Alvarez.
Yeah, my championship that he's defending in there against Alonzo Alvarez right now.
Is it strange seeing the championship defended?
It's weird. I'm not used to not having this gold on my hands. I'm not used to not being the star, and it is strange. I got to be honest.
So you're out here. You're seeing Lucas Riley. You had a match already tonight. What's bringing you out here?
I'm just out here to observe the competition. I want to see what's going on in this Inner City Championship. As you know, I have a lot at stake with this championship, and I just want to make sure that these two competitors are, keeping that prestige to the title.
Keeping the prestige. Well, it's being defended, which I think already raises the value of where it could have been, but the Inner City Championship, it was the Submission Championship. You changed the name to the Inner City Championship. Lucas Riley now has it. Who do you think's going to win this one?
Jack, I got to be honest. I really don't care who wins this match. One way or another, that title is coming back to me at the end of the day. So it could be cool, whatever. It could be Lucas Riley.
Lucas Riley just dove through the ropes and
that was okay.
I mean, whether you bought a front row ticket, whether you got a second row ticket, whether you bought a third row ticket, you got a front row ticket.
Yeah, that was cool. That was all right.
Whatever. Mean, you got to.
Look at now he's chasing this guy around the ring. He's not even paying attention to Alonzo. What's going on? Oh my God.
The action right at ringside as Alonzo gets a kick to the face. Gets back into the ring here.
Yeah, you better get in there, Lucas.
Now, Alonzo Alvarez, these guys are two very different people. Lucas, he's the Gravity Renegade, but the king of the takedowns, Alonzo, I guess it doesn't matter. The Gravity Renegade just went down hard.
Out for him there.
So you don't have any interest over who wins this one?
Not really, Jack. Not at all. I mean, I honestly feel that I can beat any of these guys on any given day. So it really doesn't matter to me. Whoever wins this title, at the end of the day, it's coming back to Cameron Gates, and that's that.
So you're trying to stake it. Now, as we get a pin here. I got it. You know, I know you have some issues with the management. I know you have some issues with chaos, but I looking at the match earlier today, you had an opportunity to get a win. You had an opportunity to build some momentum.
You call that an opportunity, Jack?
You left your partner Richie Coy high and dry.
I left my partner. Let me remind you that partner was a mystery to me. Okay, I didn't agree to that. I didn't have any say in who my tag team partner would be. Does that sound fair to you?
Richie Coy put it all out there and put you in a position to win. You left Richie Coy high and dry, and you could have gotten a win, but now you want to be in the conversation for a championship?
You know what, Jack? I shouldn't have been in that match in the first place, okay? I am a star. I am a main eventer. I should be wrestling for gold every single time. The fact that I was in that match, I take that as an insult, if I'm being 100 with you.
And speaking of 100 right now, Lucas Riley can't be at 100% as Alonso Alvarez goes after the legs.
Yeah, he looks stupid. Look at him.
And say what you will, but the damage must be a lot if Lucas Riley's having trouble getting up right now.
Oh, he's done. Oh, he's done. Look at him. He's already given up.
Alonso Alvarez, you got to give Alonso Alvarez credit. Being smart, going after the injured body part here, working
smart.
the leg.
I got to agree with you there. He's doing what a smart competitor would do. He smells blood, and he's attacking it now. That's very smart. I'll give him that.
Of course, Jack Fancy on the outside directing traffic and causing problems as well. You've had friends on the outside for some of your matches.
Here and there. You know, me, I wouldn't really consider myself a role model, Jack, but I do consider myself someone that the kids can look up to. So I like to handle my work on my own, okay? Sometimes I have a friend, maybe here and there, but like I said, I carry the load on my own.
Well, you didn't do much carrying earlier tonight, but you're here now. You're at least carrying Halston Body's load tonight.
That's old news. We forgot about that. I'm doing a much better job than Halston, I think, right now. You know what? I might have found my new calling here. Jack, what do you think?
You know, I think it's a double-edged sword choosing between you and Halston Body,
okay,
but
whatever.
In the ring,
that's your opinion.
Alonso taking some time to taunt before going for a pin.
Almost had him there.
Almost had him here. Now, Alonso Alvarez still working on that leg here. Now, you've had a lot of battles with Lucas Riley. Is this the right move to take out the legs of someone like Lucas Riley?
I mean, it's a move. You know, a guy like Lucas, whether you like it or not, he's got a lot in his pocket, and he knows one way or another to figure it out. So, yes, this is a way to ground him, but we'll see what happens.
As Lucas Riley, the crowd not enjoying Alonso Alvarez's dominance here. And Lucas Riley fighting up and almost was able to even the odds, but again, having the leg chopped out from underneath him. The methodical style of Alonso Alvarez really playing a valuable role here. Almost the perfect foil to a high flyer like Lucas Riley.
Yeah, he's really taking it to him right now. I think the crowd was telling both of these guys that they suck, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, if you ask me, I think the fans really seen behind the Gravity Renegade. I think they really appreciate the fact that Lucas Riley is out here defending the title every opportunity he gets. He could have taken some time off. He could have waited after his last match. But no, he's here, he's wrestling. But
yeah, he's here now, Jack. You used to have a lot to say about my title defenses and how I didn't really get in there and defend the title. But let me remind you what Lucas did after he won that title. He took a vacation day, Jack. He called in sick. He didn't even show up to defend that title. I don't know. That doesn't seem very champ-like to me. What do you think?
I think that right now, that may have happened. He may have taken a day off to recover from his wounds.
Yeah.
But here he is again, fighting back. You don't think he's the kind of guy that would accept a challenge?
I just can't give him that much credit. I don't think he deserves that much credit, Jack. I think you're giving him way, way, way too much credit.
Well, here it looks like he's going to try to fight through the pain of that leg, lifting Alonso, but it wasn't enough.
That was a dumb move.
No, I hate to agree with you, but trying to lift someone like Alonso on a bad leg might not be the best idea. But what do you do if you're Lucas Riley here? Oh, he got him over. Yeah. He was able to fight through it. You got to give him some heart credit, right?
Alonso should have seen that coming. Honestly, I think that was more of Alonso's mistake than it was Lucas's upcoming.
Jack Fancy looking to get involved on the outside.
Oh, this crowd must be really dumb tonight, huh?
They are definitely behind Lucas Riley. He's an exciting athlete, does some incredible things. We might be seeing it here at that head scissors takedown, sending Alonso across the ring, ducking and going low, hitting the body. Now just hitting all over the place with a giant hit to the face.
I don't think that was legal, but whatever.
Scarlett Donovan seems to disagree, and Lucas Riley fighting back, and these fans are getting behind him, and it feels like he's almost using the energy of the people to fire up right now.
I really don't get it. I just don't see what these people see in Lucas Riley. I really don't.
Oh, but cut short. That's where the time in the video room watching the footage pays off. Saw it coming.
Oh, wow.
But Lucas Riley saw it coming too, hitting the big knee up and over with that German suplex.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And that was a vicious combo. You got to give him credit as he goes for the pin here. Could this be it?
No, I knew it wasn't going to be enough. I knew it. I knew he didn't have it in him right there.
Well, Alonso now showing he's got a lot of fight. It's easy to talk about some of the things that Alonso does to take shortcuts, but he's got the resume. He's been wrestling since he was 5 years old. He's been winning championships his whole life. He's got a resume. I think that maybe Lucas Riley should have thought twice before this matchup. I think he took it a little hot-headed after the attack last time here at Santino Brothers. Maybe he should have taken a step back, taken a breather.
You know what? That's funny that you mentioned Alonso's accomplishments. That's cool and all, but let me remind you, Jack, that was amateur wrestling. This is professional wrestling. This is a different beast. And yeah, maybe Lucas Riley should have, thought his options out a little bit clearer. But Lucas Riley is a dumb champion. What else did you expect from somebody like him?
Well,
that's
he gets
the reason.
Pinned and kicks out. And I thought that may have been it. I think that's a move that would have put away a lot of guys. Is the ankle lock goes in on that damaged leg, and
he's going to tap.
Lucas Riley is in a dangerous spot. Cam, this is a move that we have seen win world championships across the globe and across everywhere.
And don't forget that Lucas Riley is already on a bad leg as it is. I think he's going to tap here.
He is so far away from the ropes. He better find something as he gets to the good leg, rolling through.
What's he doing here?
Now both men look like they're trying to find their footing. The fans don't like the slow down in the action, but I think it was a smart move on both men.
And here we go again.
Rolls through.
Oh, and right back to it.
And that technical prowess.
Okay. Oh, he's definitely tapping now.
They never say the middle of the ring's the hardest part, but I always say it's the most dangerous in a place like this.
That's the worst place you want to be in a situation like this. The one thing you got to do is find a rope, and Lucas is far from all of them.
And he is as far away from all of them as possible.
He's going to tap. I know Lucas. He is about to tap.
He just might have to. He might not have an option. He might have to just tap out.
I could see it in his face.
Live to fight another day. The damage being done. Maybe too much to come back
he's
from.
He's going to tap. Look at him.
Live to fight another day, Lucas.
Squeeze it, Alonso.
It might not be worth it. The damage done. He could be on the shelf for a year.
Oh my
but
God.
He did it.
Oh my
He made it.
I can't believe Alonso let that happen. He had it. He had him right there.
Cam Gates. Alonso Alvarez had the injured leg of Lucas Riley in a lock for a long time. What kind of damage was done to that leg just now?
Irreversible damage, Jack. You got to be honest. Like you said, that hold has won many championships, and he was in it for quite a while. I don't think he's going to be able to walk for a few weeks, maybe even a month.
That move can beat people with a good leg, but with a bad leg, it's got to be something he's going to be feeling for a very long time. He cannot be at 100%.
No.
And without that leg, it takes so much of Lucas Riley's offense off the table. So much of his speed, so much of his ability to use the ropes and the turnbuckles.
He played it the right way. You just got to give Alonso credit today. He knew he came in here with a game
goes for a
plan.
pin. Not enough. Up. And now Alonso just trying to slug it out.
Forth. Oh, these guys hate each other, huh?
I can't believe I'm saying this. I think maybe Alonso got a little too emotional and forgot about the strategy, but he's back at that leg.
Oh.
But from one foot.
I like that. Hit him.
Foot.
Hit him again. Oh!
Huge knee to the cheekbone. Up, over, goes for the cutter, dodges it, up, and cutter 99.
Saw that. Alonzo, you better wake up.
But can he get the pin? Up again.
Oh, man.
And 2 of them. Hits the cutter again, goes for the pin.
I'm still not impressed. Whatever. This is crap. Oh, this is crap. This is crap.
You know what? I gotta go talk to this guy. I can't believe what he just went through. I can't believe the fight he just had.
You're gonna go waste
I gotta go get a word
yeah,
from him. This is a huge moment.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. I just want to say, once again, another fluke victory for Lucas
Did he
Riley.
leave you all alone up here? What's going on?
I don't care. He's doing something stupid. Let's see what happens next. Look at Lucas.
Well,
looks like an injured
I'm
deer.
here for you, whatever it takes. I mean, I guess Jack went to go talk to Lucas Riley
Yeah, I
about.
don't care. What's he going to ask him? This guy's got nothing important to say. This is dumb. This is stupid.
Well, I'm sorry to leave you alone the entire time with Jack Farmer. I wish I would have had
I
more.
really don't care. I can hold the show by my own.
I agree.
I am an entertainer, and I don't need anybody like Jack Farmer.
Well, Cameron Gates, I mean, I still want to talk to you, but he's leaving the area right now. I mean, what is he doing? I'm left alone here in the broadcast booth. Oh, Jack Farmer, what are you missing? Cam Gates strategizing again. Strategy. Jack Farmer trying to get a word in, but clearly Cam Gates has something else to say. He wants that Intercity Championship back in his arms. He's got it in his hands right now and making yet another statement. In the wake of losing that Intercity Championship. Oh, wait, he is walking away with it. He is walking away with it like he did with the Santino brothers. Like he's just taking the belts. It's his. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Chaos. Joey Chaos coming out, head of Santino brothers, telling him, no, you cannot, absolutely. You're not allowed to take that belt.
Yeah. You did it to him, but you're not going to do it to me. You're not going to take up my title. You want to take it over? Come take it.
What is happening? Lucas Riley calling for an impromptu match with Cam Gates, telling him, listen, you can't take my title. If you want to take my title, come take it from me here in the ring right now. Referee Scarlett Donovan and Joey Cass having a conversation. It looks like they're making this match a thing.
Following contest is for the Intercity Championship.
What is about to happen? We are having an impromptu Intercity Championship match here with Cam Gates versus Lucas Riley. Lucas Riley just coming off a win against Alonzo Alvarez. What is going on up here, Jack Farmer?
You leave for a minute and everything goes crazy.
Listen, I'm an agent of chaos. You should know better. Wait a minute. Hold on. Fast start here.
Oh, this is, as we see, a knee to the face. We're going to get 2 retentions in one night. Goes for the pin. Halston.
Did I just hear him correctly saying that if he loses this chance, he never gets a chance at that Intercity Championship ever again?
right now it looks like I cannot believe what we're seeing here after the fight that Lucas Riley has just gone through. That leg so damaged by Alonso Alvarez. Fighting again, a fighting championship against Cam Gates, a man that just talked nothing but trash the whole time.
Again, though, strategy. Cam Gates is a thinking man's
wrestler.
wrestler.
Big power bomb!
Not enough. Wait a minute.
And I can't believe what we're seeing here. Lucas Riley fighting back against Cam Gates, an incredible wrestler, annoying but incredible. And he may have got the jump on the challenger.
What are the stakes here if Cam Gates loses? I mean, if he loses, does he just walk away and get another chance? Like, what happens?
Almost took out.
Did you see the strategy?
What is this? Again, even with a heads up, goes for the pin.
There it is! Wait! I told you so! Do you see the applause happening right now? Where's the "I told you so" card that I'm gonna dish up to you, Jack Farmer?
This is scandalous. This is so inappropriate. This match shouldn't have happened. This is what happens when you have a champion with a heart go up against someone with none at all, with no morals, no soul, someone who's willing to just pick the bones. It's incredible. It's sickening.
Oh wait, let me give you some tissue so I can wipe the tears from your eyes, Jack. Oh, poor you. There you go.
This is disgusting.
Strategy. I said it all along. Listen, Cam Gates and we've never been friends or been at the same parties, but I saw it coming a mile away. I know everything. I'm a prism of excellence. I'm telling you.
Disgusting. Joey Chaos looking on in disgust. You got to give a round of applause to Lucas Riley, though, and the effort he put in. A fighting champion to the bitter end. You got to give him another big round of applause. You got to hear it for us.
There it is. There's my golf. I'll give you a little golf clap. There you go. Well done, Lucas. You set yourself up for failure. Well done.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from St. Louis, Missouri, she is unbreakable Savanna Skull. And her opponent coming in from Richard Simmons Aerobic Studio, bringing her thick thighs and jagged sides and buttons of steel and sex appeal. She's the queen of Aerobic style, Delilah.
Well, fancy having you back here, Jack Farmer. Here we go for another hot match here at Santino Brothers Play Around, Lay Around.
I am getting my steps in, and what a time to notice as Delilah Doom steps in there with Savanna Stone. The fans here at Santino Brothers love Savanna Stone, and I think they fear, they love Delilah Doom, and they fear Savanna Stone.
I was going to say, I'll let you correct yourself on that one.
I told you, my heart rate's up. Whenever Delilah Doom's around, the heart rate goes up. You got to breathe a little heavier. You got to get some work in.
She's going to have a lot of work ahead of her because Savanna Stone is one mean SOB. I have run across her in other, organizations performing around the world, and she is, tough, angry.
Both of these competitors have a LinkedIn profile filled with accolades that would impress wrestlers all around the globe, whether it be Savanna Stone being at places like Black Label Pro, being at places like CCW, or Delilah Doom being Tag Team of the Year, Women's Wrestler of the Year here in SoCal. Both of them incredible at what they do, and we get to see them here tonight.
Absolutely. And based on what I know, Delilah Doom is all fun and games, but at the end of the day, what we've seen, the theme that I feel like I'm still going with tonight is that level of just anger and that just the fire that people have within. I feel like Delilah Doom is just coming off too much of a, it's like, I'm here for fun. I'm here to make you dance. I'm here to make you get your heart rate up. But Savanna Stone is here to beat her up. That's what she's here to do.
As we go for a jumping jack pin there, it's hard to argue. I get a smile on my face getting those hit points in whenever Delilah Doom is around. But I got to say, Savanna Stone, one of the hardest competitors you're going to come across. And I say that as far as her hits, her slams, her moves, everything she does brings a lot of heat. Fake out from Delilah Doom, though. Doom, she may be fun, but she is a hard of worker as they come. Might have the best cardio in all of wrestling.
She can have all the cardio she wants, but when she's got Savanna Stone, and by the way, James Brady on the outside as well, let's not forget him.
Oh, hard onto that floor, and ladies and gentlemen, that's a basketball floor.
That is illegal, what she just did. That is an illegal move. She should be thrown out.
I once tripped on a basketball floor and I walked funny for a week. I can't imagine how Savanna Stone is feeling right now.
She'll get through it. She's tough. That's the thing. She's a tough competitor. She can handle that.
And these two
See, just like she's handling Delilah Doom right now by just kneeing her in the breadbasket.
I don't know if Delilah Doom eats that many carbs. She's probably too busy working out, but she did get hit in the midsection there. And it slowed her down, and again, that hard-hitting style of Savanna Stone.
Unbelievable.
Almost neutralized things, but again, you just can't stop Delilah.
Look, for all the moves she's given her, for all the offense that she's thrown, Savanna Stone's still on her feet, except for right now. I spoke too soon, unfortunately.
That crossbody bringing down Savanna Stone, and now making Savanna get her steps in with an Irish whip, but Savanna says no, thank you, reverses it, doesn't do her any favors as the sunset flip happens, and another reversal, and look, you can have all the Hurricane Ranas and sunset flips you want, but a good old-fashioned kick to the guff is always going to do the trick.
Right, she didn't do this. Delilah Doom, can she do cardio without teeth? Is that a thing? Toothless aerobics? That's her new videotape.
It's going to be a hit with the older crowd. And now Savanna, speaking of toothless, flapping her gums at the crowd here. Just hoists up Delilah Doom and brings her down with a Samoan drop, going for a pin. The strength of Savanna Stone, so effortless in picking up Delilah Doom.
There's a certain grime to Savanna Stone that I love. I love the fact that she's just willing to be dirty and get dirty. She's not here to be glossy and shiny. She's here to getting the job done, taking care of business.
When we talk about the grime, we talk about getting dirty. As you can see across her hand and her arm is that ink. She likes to write words of warning for her opponents on her hands there. I didn't get a chance to see what's on her hands today, but I have a feeling it's nothing good.
It probably said, Delilah Doom, stop with the steps. Enough with the aerobics. Prepare to be in pain and lose this match. James Brady getting in her face. That's the way to do it.
See, why are we allowing this?
Oh.
Why are we allowing this? Savanna Stone, the most frustrating thing about that, the most frustrating thing about James Brady is Savanna Stone is strong enough, tough enough, good enough to win on her own. What does she need James Brady out there for?
It's called the Brady advantage. Listen, I'm the Halston advantage. I've been on the side of that ring. When you take the shot, you gotta take the shot. You can't just sit there and politely applaud. Good job, everybody. You gotta take care of business. Again, it's all about taking care of business.
In the tree of woe, those kicks go to the midsection. And again, something that we keep coming back to. Nothing fancy about Savanna Stone. She's not gonna use the most technical move. She's not going to do some high flying. But again, pulling the hair in the tree of woe.
I love it. I love the tactics. They remind me of me.
But Delilah Doom with the one finger salute, defying the guy that is trying to get involved in this match, James Brady, not slowing down the Doomie.
She looks a little weathered to me right now.
Again, Delilah Doom looking to mount offense, but just gets caught and slammed back down. We get a pin here.
Knocking the headband straight off her head. I'm loving it. That's the type of punishment she brings to the table. That's the thing about Savanna Stone. She's brutal. That's my favorite thing. She's brutal. She's not here to, I'm going to give you a little softball. I don't want to hurt you too hard. No, she's here to hurt you.
This? Throwing the headband into the crowd. As we see a choke here. And as the referee here, trying to get some order, trying to get things under control.
Isaac Hayes is just trying to do his job, but he's just doing it a little too much for my taste. Let him fight. Come on.
Well, letting them fight definitely goes to Savanna's advantage. She is the one, the brawler, the fighter, but the longer this match goes on, assuming that Delilah Doom doesn't get knocked out, I have to imagine the advantage goes to her with all the jazzercising aerobics she's doing. She's got to have that fire in her to keep going. The missile drop kick, picture perfect, sending down Savanna Stone, and this could be the opening that Delilah Doom is needed, and the fans, this is the opening they've been wanting to see as they cheer for her, firing up, getting a few steps in. Stars 69, calling her back.
Hey.
Delilah
She
Doom
can't be kicking him like that. That's rude.
Having to fight two battles now. Having to fight two people, but off the ropes and takes out James Brady. I was telling Cam earlier, whether you buy a front row seat, whether you buy a second row seat, whether you buy a third row seat, you're getting a front row seat to the action. James Brady, what is this? Oh my goodness, she just reversed that suplex and dropped James Brady down hard on that unforgiving floor.
Why is she fighting James Brady? James Brady is not her opponent. Her opponent is in the ring. She should be doing the job in the ring. Get in the ring, Delilah Doom.
And Delilah Doom taking on everybody, whether you're on the floor or in the ring. My straw cradle, but rolls through into that camel clutch. Into the camel clutch, a move that has won many a championships and used throughout the decades.
Didn't help her in this sense. They've loosened that up, and now they're back at it.
Oh, Savanna Stone sounds like she's been caught off guard a little bit. But if we go back to that, looking to go back to that camel clutch. This is something that I think Savanna Stone may not have been ready for. I think Savanna Stone was ready for the aerobics. She was ready for the fast pace. She was ready for the movement. She was ready for the steps. Don't know if she was ready to get put down and put into a submission like this.
Listen, it looks like Delilah is struggling to try and get this submission hold on her. I mean, she's been trying to for the last minute or so and still can't get it locked in. I mean, I don't know if that's just placement of her hands.
If you can't beat them, cheat. That seems to be Savanna Stone's strategy here.
She was giving back what she was getting, and what she kept getting was, her trying to get in that submission move. She had to do something to get her attention. If it's a bite, it's a bite.
But Delilah Doom fighting back, not giving up, not even backing down a little bit through the bites, through the hair pulling, through the double teaming. Delilah Doom continues to strike back, punching Stone, but it's never a good idea to get into a slugfest with someone they call Stone. That hard whip to the chest.
They both look winded right now, taking the most out of each other, but they're still strong competitors, still taking it out on each other in the middle of that ring. I mean, I wanted to call. I honestly feel like Savanna Stone had the advantage, but Delilah is just, for some reason, giving me a second win, a third win. What is happening here?
Savanna Stone unbreakable, but Delilah Doom seems almost undeniable as she gets thrown back for a suplex and gets right back up, goes behind and throws one of her own.
Where is she getting this energy?
Well, she's checking her pulse, so she must be getting it from deep down. And the people are beating with the heartbeat of Delilah Doom as she shakes her fist, and the people cheer and she stomps her feet. And Savanna Stone is up and ducks. And a headbutt takes them both down.
Ding dong, sweetie, right in the forehead, smacking her own forehead. Oh, worse for wear, but who's gonna? I mean, Savannah's got to get up first. I feel, because she's the brawler. She's got a head of stone. If you would,
she definitely has a head of stone.
Look at her cracking it, getting it ready. Oh, I love it.
She headbutted Delilah Doom so hard that after she got up, she had to put her own head back on place. And Delilah Doom's not in a very enviable position. And the crowd is loving the fight these two are bringing, the non-stop fight. So up and huge bulldogs.
Where is she getting this energy? Again, the pulses can't keep going forever. She's going to need a blood pressure monitor.
When you idolize Richard Simmons, you're going to be able to keep on going, but a power bomb in the center there may have done it in. And now both of them worse for wear, both of our competitors weary, but neither one giving up, neither one backing down, neither one wanting to give an inch to their opponent. Driving Savanna Stone into the turnbuckle, driving those knees up into Savanna Stone. Delilah Doom almost fighting for her life here. She goes across the ring, up, over, and down across the neck and head.
That ring awareness Delilah Doom has. I mean, she had to readjust there to try and get in position, and she still was able to connect. I mean, what is James Brady's got to be paying attention here?
What is James Brady saying right now? What is he saying to Savanna Stone? What is he saying to help her out in this situation as Delilah comes off the top? And she can get the pin. This could be it. She can get over there. She's got to get over there faster, though. She's got to hook that leg.
Not enough. See, I told you, Savanna Stone definitely has more gas in her engine. She's got to get re-energized. Maybe she has to have a conversation with James Brady. She's got to do something because she can just knock the pulse right out of. Oh, look at that. See what I'm saying?
The crowd firmly behind Delilah Doom, but Savanna Stone defiant to the end. We almost get a sunset flip, but Savanna Stone sees it coming, and this is not where you want to be.
Not a wise move at all.
Down.
Slamming her straight down. Make a statement. Pull her arm out of her socket. Do something. Get her in a submission. What is she doing?
Roll through. Delilah Doom knows that if she locks in that submission, it's over. Fighting through, trying to stop the suplex. But the strength of Savanna Stone is too much. Going for the pin, kick out.
I feel like I need to get in there and kick James Brady out and take over and help Savanna Stone figure this out. He's kind of idled out over there on the side of the ring. Maybe Delilah Doom knocked it out of him, but I feel like I want to step in and help.
What do you say? If you're James Brady, what do you say to Savanna Stone? You have an opponent that you've been hitting with everything you got, and she continues to get up and continues to fight. If you're James Brady, what do you tell Savanna Stone?
You are going to have to light a fire in her. You're going to have to say something to get her riled up enough to just get that last push, that last burst of energy to be able to take her out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this does not look like
Delilah finds herself very high in the air.
See what I mean? Right there.
It's not fancy, but it's effective. Dropping Delilah Doom back, rolling her over, going for the pin. Halston, I never, ever, ever want to question someone who's been in the ring like Savanna Stone has, but I got a feeling if she had hooked the leg, if she had been a little bit more honest on that pin, that could have been the match.
But as you see right now, she was not even, she's ready to punish her some more. She's ready to make an embarrassment out of her, and that's maybe, it's a 50-50 strategy. I would want to go for the pin as well, make it a strong pin, but, Stunner! I spoke too soon. Savanna, you got to get up.
Huge double knee to the corner. Delilah following up.
Oh my God!
It goes for the pin after that move. That's got to be it. It's got to be academic, but
what?
That had to be instinct. That had to be some sort of muscle memory to kick out of that.
She's still kicking and fighting, though. She's still got something in her. That's the thing about Savanna Stone. That's what I love about her, is that she's a brawler. Even when she's on the ground, she's still kicking and trying to throw a punch from wherever she can.
Now Delilah Doom, she's crawling to the top. I think she's realized that she needs to put some extra emphasis behind everything she's doing. And the best way to do that is to get that momentum from the top rope, and Savanna Stone sees it coming. Fights back, stops her in her tracks atop that turnbuckle. Halston, it never ends well when two people are on the turnbuckle at the same time.
Well, it doesn't always end well for both of them, but at least somebody is not going to feel this after this. Oh, I love it. Delilah Doom getting a little bit more punishment while she's up there.
And Savanna Stone, I do not condone the biting, but that may have saved her there.
What is James Brady doing? Trying to help her out a little bit more. Oh, I don't know if that was a smart move. She was already in the groove. See, I told you, I need to get in there and try and help out.
What is this? This is dangerous. Sparkle motion up the top, goes for the pin. She won.
I feel that was pure luck. Pure luck. That was, that could have gone any way. That was a lucky shot.
It was a tough one. It was a hard-fought one, but when you continue to fight back and you continue to press on through all the adversity that Delilah Doom just went through, you can't call it luck. You gotta call it heart. You gotta call it passion. That's what Santino Brothers is all about.
Listen, I don't want to discount Delilah Doom in any way, shape, or form. I guess a little bit of perseverance goes a long way. However, Savanna Stone put up a hell of a fight in there.
These two, if they want to run it back, I think anyone here would love to see that one again. Two exceptionally talented individuals in that ring. What a matchup.
And this partner comes to us from Delilah, Oklahoma, weighing 225 pounds. He's the goddamn man, Tyler Bateman. And their opponents, coming to us from the island of Alvarez, weighing 5 kilos, really heavy. They are pretty Peter and Ray
Well, folks, watching here the main event at Santino Brothers Play Around, Lay Around. Jack Farmer collecting the belts, the championship, heavyweight championship Santino Brothers belt. Before it comes back here, he's showing me it's a little heavy. It's heavy. It's got heft. Oh, whoa! Hot start, Jack. Get in on this. Unbelievable hot start from PPRAY. Remember, the stakes for this match are high. If Slice Boogie or Bateman pin either one of Peter Avalon or Ray Rosas, they both get a shot at Ray Rosas' title.
Two enemies becoming friends over a common goal here. You're right, fast start from PPRAY. The crowd is behind them. You can just feel the energy from them as these two entered the ring. Everyone wants to see them perform today. A lot of people bought a ticket to see them perform. However, the 2 men across the ring from them, Tyler Bateman and Slice Boogie, I don't know if you could find a more dangerous pair of individuals to put together on a team.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, that's the thing. The one thing I love about both Bateman and Boogie is that you can absolutely never tell when they're going to turn on you on a dime and they will knock you out. You think you're just having a match, you're doing some moves, you're getting some technical work, whatever the case may be, and then suddenly, pow! They just the light switch turns on and they just get angry and start punishing you.
Well, you see that anger here as Tyler Bateman finds himself being double teamed, but still fighting back as we get a pin early on. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room here. As dangerous as Slice Boogie and Tyler Bateman are as a team, the truth is they don't like each other. And when I say they don't like each other, it's not like they don't get along. These guys hate each other. But the win tonight gets them a shot at the title, and that's the only reason that they're not beating each other up right now.
Right, and did they have a conversation about it? Did they talk in the locker room? Hey, man, listen, I hate you. I absolutely hate your guts. I hate everything about you. But somehow, if we work together, we can get a shot at this title. I mean, it's kind of a weird strategy to put those things aside. But at the end of the day, both of them have the most at stake here.
I don't know if I can imagine them having a conversation that's all that productive. And it doesn't look like they did, because right now the teamwork of PPRAY working together and really doing a number on both these guys.
Right, and that's the disadvantage that Slice Boogie and Bateman have, is because PPRAY are a well-oiled machine. They know each other backwards, forwards, upside down, inside out, and Slice Boogie and Bateman are just, two renegades, just fighting for their own cause, so to speak. It's chaos. It could be chaos, but it also, sometimes chaos like that causes magic.
And that chaos we're seeing in the ring is, look, it's fun. We get a pin. Listen, at first glance, obviously the first thing you think about when you see PPRAY is the fun, the dancing, the throwing money at them. They're a very lovable and fun group. But let's not pretend like they aren't both incredible wrestlers with incredible pedigree as a tag team. They like to have fun, but they are absolute magic in the ring.
Oh, I can't disagree. You took the word right out of my mouth. The word that was popping right up to me was pedigree. But what is Ray Rosas doing up there? Just being disrespectful, humping the face. I mean, is that even wrestling?
Is that an eye poke?
That's not an eye poke. Unbelievable. You should wash your mouth out. But yeah, as much as we want to, I love the violence, I love the brutality, I love the swagger that a Slice Boogie or a Bateman bring to that ring, but it's sad to see that they are not at all in any. I mean, it's almost like watching the new guy on the team. Hey, who's this new quarterback? He just walked in. I don't know what he's doing. He's just throwing a ball. I don't know. They're not. There's no cohesion between the two of them.
Well, right now the pure strength of Slice Boogie finding a way to fight off both of PPRAY. And the thing about, I always say Slice Boogie, he's not just strong, but he's snaps.
Right.
His punches, his slams, they have a snap to them that others don't have.
That's what I love about him. It's got that little extra stinger at the end of those punches.
Right now, the stinger is coming from the hand of Tyler Bateman, ripping at the mustache of Peter Avalon.
Well, somebody threw a stick in the wheel of PPRAY, because right now Peter Avalon is getting the punishment he deserves for being so rude to both of them with their, the thrusting, the making fun of them with their crotch thrusts in their face. I mean, now you don't want to do something like to somebody like Bateman.
I have a feeling that if you try to do a cross thrust to Bateman, it's going to be the last crotch thrust you do.
I've been in the crosshairs of Bateman. I've been punched by Bateman. You don't want any of what Bateman's bringing to the table when it comes to violent punching and violent hits.
A punch from Bateman. I accidentally made eye contact with Bateman in the ring just now, and I almost died. But now mocking the tag, and you can see on the face of Ray Rosas, this isn't fun and games for him anymore, as he's watching his friend take a beating at two of the worst.
Well, Ray Rosas has had plenty of friends before. I mean, Peter Avalon is his friend right now, but I mean, look what happened to the Wolves days. Look what happened to Che and Rico and all them. Part of his, they were in hate together. I mean, they were friends, and now they're all, playing jealous pals and, all this stuff. Ray Rosas is running out of friends fast. I don't see him hanging out with anybody else but Peter Avalon.
I mean, that's the difference between the friendship with Peter Avalon, is he hits a tornado DDT that literally just planted Bateman in the center of the ring, and this is Avalon's chance to get to the tag.
It may take more out of him than it. Wait, what just happened?
Slice Boogie on the outside, getting involved. Get back to your corner.
I didn't even see him here. That's how good he was.
Corner. What's he doing?
Oh, strategy, smart moves by Slice Boogie, being aware of what was going on while he was still outside. I'm loving it.
As Peter Avalon gets broken in the middle of the ring here. We talk about the friendships that Ray Rosas had in the past. We see a pin. The friendships, I think the difference is those other friendships got jealous of a guy like Ray Rosas, holding that title, having the success, being on national television program companies, and having stadiums cheer for him. They got jealous, but a guy like Peter Avalon has always been there for him, a true friend that stands by him, and that's why he's here now, fighting against these two behemoths, these two monsters.
I feel if they heard you talk about that and say that they were jealous, they would take high offense to that. They're not jealous of Ray Rosas. They expected Ray Rosas to share the wealth. He was being selfish. That's what it comes down to. Just, being on top of the mountain all by himself and not bringing his friends with him. I mean, I'd be angry too, wouldn't you?
I guarantee you I would never say those words in front of them. However, you're supposed to be the champion. You're supposed to want to be the best. Ray would have given them a fair shot. But as Bateman gives Ray a fair shot to the face, but it gives Avalon enough time to get to the corner. But where's Ray? Ray went down from that shot.
No one's home over there, Peter Avalon. You better pay attention because things aren't looking good for you right now.
Now Slice Boogie.
I'm loving it.
And this team, for all the doubts we had in their ability to work together, seems to be working.
Listen, I'm normally a big fan of flash and flare. I love an entertaining soul, but you know, Peter Avalon's getting what he deserves for being part of something that he has nothing. He gets nothing out of this. Let's say Peter Avalon wins. What does he get? Does he get a shot at the title?
He helps his friend who's in need, and that is enough. He survives offense, tandem offense, no doubt, from Slice and Bateman. And now up to the corner. Now Ray Rosas ready, getting the fans behind him. And you just know, if you've never seen him before, you see the entrance, you know that PPRAY lives off the people as he gets the tag. And in comes Ray Rosas like a house of fire.
Well, you don't get any brownie points. You don't get martyrdom for helping your friend keep his title or keep Bateman and Boogie away from challenging you. You don't get anything from that.
No, you don't need brownie points. You don't need a title. Sometimes you just need to be a good person. Sometimes you just need to be a good friend. And right now it's got Peter Avalon with his friend, the Santino Brothers champion, fighting off all comers.
I hate to break it to you, Jack Farmer, but you don't win championships and you don't get paid more by being a good person. You get that by winning by all means necessary, and that's why Bateman's been so successful. That's why Boogie's been so successful. I mean, Ray Rosas, I don't want to take anything away from his championship reign, but he also sat on that title for quite a while.
Well, he obviously had no options. He had to sit. The world shut down. But as soon as he had the chance to defend it, he did. He has defended it every time we've come to a Santino Brothers show here at Play Around, Lay Around. He's given two men the opportunity to have a shot as he hits that Michinoku driver, goes for the pin.
It ain't that easy. You can't be looking cute like that in the ring right now. You're in the ring with Bateman. You're in the ring with one of the toughest SOBs that I've ever known. And you can't just be all, oh, I'm just going to do a little model pose on you while I pin you. Come on, Ray. Come on.
Well, I have to agree with you there, actually, Holston. I think that someone like Tyler Bateman is as dangerous as they get, and you cannot take even a second. That back elbow up and off gets caught, and this is where maybe that second is going to cost him as Bateman goes to work.
Here comes the violence. I'm smelling it. The temperature is rising. I can see the blood starting to boil behind Bateman's eyes. He is getting frustrated. He wants that title shot, and I feel like he deserves it.
Bateman, I think if Bateman was in a title picture of any kind, anywhere, you would say that's a matchup you'd want to see. And again, these guys going back to work, lifting up the champion. But no, he lands, he rolls and gets the tag as Peter Avalon soars through the air like a condor, taking down Bateman, going over Slice, lifting Slice. Ray Rosas is up in the air, and we could see some tag team action. Didn't get all that elbow, but he goes for the pin.
Unbelievable chaos. Can referee Jeremy Marcus get a hold of this? I mean, it's becoming just like billiard balls being, cracked in the beginning of a. What?
Goodness. As now Ray Rosas goes for the kick, but Bateman saw it coming, catches it, goes for a kick of his own, sharing the foot, sharing the kick, sharing the knee, sharing the drop kick. That's what friends do, they share. That's what you get when you're a friend. You get to share it.
He doesn't get to share the title, though. Peter Avalon doesn't get to raise his hand and hold the belt at the end of this match. Sharing doesn't get you squat.
Ooh, Slice Boogie. We talk about the snap and that pump kick. Just snapped Avalon in the face.
Oh.
And the action is fast and furious all over the place.
Again, everybody's down. Everybody's getting beat up. I mean, the referee, again, he's like lost at this point. He's like, who's even the legal man at this point? I lost it.
This is just a battlefield crossfire of carnage. All men on the ground as the count starts. And it's Avalon seems to be the first to start to rally. Avalon first to his feet to the delight of the fans. See
what I'm saying?
What is
telling
this?
you. Ray Rosas has more enemies than you can imagine.
But they're not going to stand there and let them sit out there. They get. But
what?
Over the top to the outside.
What was that?
1, 2, 3, 4. A Groupon on taking out bad guys. Peter Avalon cashed it in.
I feel like Peter Avalon's going to pay for that at some point, and deservedly so. Again, keep it in the ring. Peter Avalon, you're not battling those guys. You're battling Bateman and Boogie. That's not going to help your friend in any way, shape, or form.
Taunting Bateman's not going to help you much either, but the champion says, I'm the champ for a reason. I'm going to do it.
What?
And Slice Boogie says, why take prisoners? I don't like Bateman. I don't need him, but he gets pinned.
Oh.
Furious clothesline misses up. Statue of Misery, no reversal over the top. Goes behind, flips around, up, and Dennis Driver goes for the pin.
That could be it. Oh, that was it. What did I tell you, Jack Farmer? I'm telling you what, the brutality, the violence, the anger, and the fire came out in this main event, and that is why Boogie is winning this match for him and Bateman to get that title.
Now they got the win. That means they get the next title shot, but looking down Slice Boogie. Is Slice Boogie in trouble here?
Listen,
no.
He's smart enough not to take 4-on-1 at this point in the night.
Slice Boogie. He got what he came for. He's got a shot at that Santino Brothers Championship. Tyler Bateman's got a shot.
Oh, what did I tell you, Jack Farmer? What did I tell you? Peter Avalon is going to pay for this.
Peter Avalon's got to get out of there. Peter Avalon's got to get out of there. Someone help him.
Why don't you go help him?
Slice Boogie ran away.
Why don't you share,
Tyler
as you
Bateman's
said?
Nowhere to be found.
Listen, why don't you go share some friendship with him? Look what I told you. I told you Peter Avalon is going to absolutely pay for that.
And then they grabbed the title. No, they have the title. Holston, you remember? No. You remember what happened last time. Last time Tito had the title, he destroyed it. Last time Tito had the title, he destroyed it. No,
yeah.
That is a new title. No, dude, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. No.
Oh,
Ray Rosas
boy.
with the great equalizer.
Look out.
Ray Rosas with the chair, the great equalizer as he clears house. Saving the title for now.
Sorry if I'm going to sound a little out of breath. I got cotton out from all the beer I was drinking. Peter. It didn't go as expected, brother. But I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit, brother. I love you so much. All of this right here, in this very moment, none of the stuff that happened in the last couple years matter. None of the stuff in the last couple weeks, couple days matter. Right now, it just matters about me and you. It matters about me and you getting back on track. It matters about me and you getting a full-on PPRAY union back on. They're shaking ass, making cash. And kicking glass, ceilings. I don't have the words to tell you right now, but I love you so much, brother. One small bump in the road. But this road has a lot of sexy bumps coming its way, baby! But now back to the issue at hand, and that is me being your Santino Brothers Heavyweight Champion. not the Santino Bros Heavyweight Champion, your Santino Bros Heavyweight Champion. I'm your man. I'm your champion. Southern California pumps through my veins. You guys are the heart that pumps it through me. And the Wolves Zaddies, and I thought I was done with those fools. But if they're after me and my Santino Bros Heavyweight Championship, they know what they can do. On July 30th, they can enter themselves into the LA Rumble. 30 men! No, that's wrong. 30 people compete to get a shot at Ray Rose's and he says Santino Bros Heavyweight Champion. You know Ray Rose's. I will wrestle anybody, anytime, anywhere, any level, any years of experience. I will take him on and give them the match of their life because I am the best, the absolute best that Southern California has ever seen and will ever see. I'm the 2021 Wrestler of the Year and I'm looking to repeat. Now, I'm not allowed to compete in the LA Rumble as much as I'd like to, but it looks like I got a pair of opponents. Slice Boogie and Tyler Bateman. Now instead of deciding which one's going to get the title shot first, I'm going to do it the easy way. Three-way dance. It's going to be Slice Boogie versus Tyler Bateman versus the reigning, defending, longest reigning Santino Bros Heavyweight Champion, Ray Rosa! Twice the opponents, twice the challenge, twice the dancing, twice the fun. But if there's something I'm going to need, if there's anything I'm going to need that night, it's going to be each and every one of you. Just you? Who else is coming? I'm going to need each and every one of you to come up and help me jubilate. Give me the power. Help me defend my title. I need each and every one of you. July 30th.